Well, hello. I'm here at Nerstrand Woods State Park near Northfield, Minnesota, a little bit south of the cities, and I'm here kind of late in the day. I got kind of a late start for a couple of reasons today. But anyway, I'm out here for several reasons. One, it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful November day. They're hard to come by. It's been especially dreary so far this November. I think it's what, the 8th today. So, and it's supposed to get really cold after today too. So, taking advantage of a fairly nice November day to get out here and do some walking. I do need to get a decent calendar picture, if I can, for my 2019 calendar. But, and I thought this might be a good place to come to. The main attraction here at Nerstrand Woods, besides wildflowers and birds that, well, wildflowers we're not going to see much of today, that's for sure. But other than that, there's a waterfall here. Sorry about all the thumping around here. There's a waterfall here called Hidden Falls. It's not all that well hidden, but it's called Hidden Falls. Now, normally this time of year, Hidden Falls would be almost non-existent. There'd just be a trickle of water coming over it. I'm hoping, though, considering how wet it's been this fall, that there'll actually be some water and therefore some nice pictures at the falls. Thankfully, it's not a very long walk down to the falls, but I'll be running out of daylight pretty fast. I think it's about 2:30 or so. Sunset, especially down here in the valley. I'm going to be starting to lose my light about 4:30 or so. So I've only got a couple hours to play with. Here's water running. Go down the long stairs here. Okay, there's a fair amount of water coming across, so that's good. So, first of all, okay, I think I'm going to take a kind of a long shot from up here. Reason being, I like this tree as a frame. So if I get a picture probably down low so that tree's kind of leading you right back into the waterfall. I think that's going to make a really nice composition. And of course I'm going to use a polarizer, possibly a 4-stop neutral density filter. I'll have to see, because I do want flow shutter speed too. So let me get set up and see what I can do here. I'm at ISO 100. I'm at F16, 1/2 of a second. So I got a 2-second timer on to let the vibration settle down before the picture is taken. And boom, there it is. And I don't quite like, it's not quite silked out enough for me. So I'm going to put my 4-stop ND filter on, and that should silk things out very nicely. So I put the 4-stop neutral density filter on. That got me up to 8 seconds from 1/2 second. So I like the silkiness in it a lot nicer, a lot better, and I really like the picture that I took here. I will show you. There it is, back of the camera, and of course I'll show you the real thing here too. So I've done about all I can with that particular composition, so I'm going to move around and see what else I can find. Now I'm down a little bit lower. I still have that tree's even pointing even more towards the waterfall. Unfortunately, I might get some lens flare in here because I'm going to be shooting more into the sun. But you know, this gets a little bit more of the foreground, or the water in the foreground, rather than rocks and sand. So I think I'm going to try this shot, and after that I might actually go down to this rock down here and see what it looks like from down here. Okay, as predicted, I did get a little bit of lens flare in the picture, but I think I can take that out fairly easily in post-processing, so not too worried about it. I did brush off all my lenses and filters, but still having a little bit of lens flare problem. Okay, I tried the the shot from over on that rock over there. And unfortunately, it was right into the sun. So yeah, there's no hope on that one. I mean, the sun was in the frame and everything. So I've come down a little bit closer to the falls now. You'll notice there's some ice here. Plus, over the other side here, there's some ice already forming. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try at least get a shot with this ice in the foreground. Ice with leaves and all the rest of it kind of gives you a sense of time when it is. So yeah. Once again, that was 8 seconds, F16, ISO 100. Still have the polarizer and the 4-stop ND filter on there. So, yeah. And 2-second timer again to keep the or to reduce the camera shake. Okay, I think I got some real winners. I got some things that I can use for my calendar photos. But I'm still looking for other fine art shots. I noticed my police sitting here to dry all the ice around. Some of the leaves under the ice, but the one on top. So I decided that made an interesting photo as well. Okay, just now I took a vertical shot of the very end, the very far end of the falls. It was 20 seconds, F16, ISO 100. 20 seconds because we are losing light. Shot I think I want to do here, and that's vertical right here. I should have started from the top down because the main thing I'm trying to catch is the way the water is splashing on this rock down here. 20 exposure, 20 20-second exposure of that would be pretty cool. Okay, I found another little vantage point that I like a lot. Over here. Now the sun's gone down a little bit. It's not quite as big of a problem anymore. And I can get a shot zoomed in a little bit from here. But you see how this tree, there's a tree on the left here and another one on the right that kind of curve over. Unfortunately, the waterfall isn't quite in that frame. The only way I could do that would be to get down in the water. And I didn't bring my hip boots today, or even my knee boots today. So that's not going to happen, but I can still get a pretty decent shot from up on the shore here. And I should mention I'm now shooting still with the polarizer, still with the 4-stop filter. I'm shooting 10 seconds and f/16. So now that the sun isn't such a factor down here, I did go back out onto the rock that I tried from earlier and got a shot from there. I was looking for a way that I could get downstream, but it's just not going to work. It's not going to work. I wish it would, because that would be such an awesome composition down there. But yeah, we photographers have to work at it sometimes, but we old photographers need to understand our limitations too. So anyway, one of the last series of shots I took was right over here. There's this leaf clinging to the edge of this cliff. There's water flowing all around it. So I took a sequence of those, of different compositions of that leaf. Thought it was kind of interesting. That is just about it for me. The sun is gone now. Not very far to get back up to the car, but still, well, at least it's clear out, so it's not going to get dark real quickly. But I do have to do it. So I think I'm going to call it quits for now, and pack up and head for the car. Back to the car now, and pretty much ready to get in and drive off. Just a couple of other things to put away, and then I'll be heading for home. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Hope maybe you learned something. I know I was very pleasantly surprised to find, or I was very pleased, let's put it that way, to find that the waterfalls were running well. Because like I said, a lot of times this time of year they aren't. and but we did have a lot of rain, especially late in October. I was just afraid that the effects of those rains might have all gone downhill by now, but it was nice that the water was still flowing. There's some ice forming around it, so that was kind of interesting. So now I can rest assured for the rest of the month that I have my November calendar shot for my 2019 calendar taken care of. I'm not sure which of these I'm going to use yet. Have to see what they look like when they're up on the computer, but at least that weight is off my shoulders, and so to speak. And yeah. So anyway, thanks for coming along. Thanks for lasting this long if you did. Remember all the usual things: subscribe, comment, share, etc., etc. And we'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Nibby Muck's out. Well, not quite out. We'll see you on trail. Now, Nibby Muck's out.